they they talk about Cain and Abel, and the insistence is, did Cain and Abel actually happen, say the way a police report would happen? And it's like, you don't want a police report for something like that, because a police report is only for that specific moment in time. The police report ceases to be true outside of that one example. So if you have a police report of that, so you have a police report of it. Okay, a murder happens Tuesday at 2:30 in the afternoon between two people of different races. Okay, so on Tuesdays murders happen. No, you can't pull that from a police report. Okay, well at 2:30 in the afternoon. Well, no, that doesn't work. Well, at 2:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. Well, that doesn't. Okay, well between these two races. Well, with this type of weapon, murders. It's like, no, you can't. Outside of this happened between these two individuals on this time and this day, that ceases to be true. Functionally, is it true that it happened at that point in time? And yes, of course. But it's only true. Really, it's only true for that moment.
Yeah.
I think something like Cain and Abel.
That's a good way to say. Yeah. No, keep going. Well, finish your thought.
So, well, you look at Cain and Abel, and it's like, even if it didn't happen in that moment, what it speaks to is true far more than in that one instance, which is a little bit of an echo for what you and I have been talking about of suffering. That suffering is true in that one moment, eclipsed by what happens afterwards of that suffering. And that suffering sucks in that moment, and it's sad, and it's heartbreaking, and it's awful. But again, if you just stay in that moment, then that's all you're going to do, and that's all you're ever going to see. If you keep moving past that, then you see the effects. So to take it back to that, but then to also tie it to the overall conversation that we've been having, which is, why does suffering happen? Which I think the answer is, I don't know if we've answered that exactly. I think what we have said is that, well, but if you keep going, it becomes eclipsed by larger ripples in time. I don't want to say that it becomes meaningless, but I don't know how else to say it, so I choose the word eclipsed. It becomes eclipsed by it becomes fixed, maybe. It gets better. I don't know.